Hey, gorgeous. Hey, today I'm going to teach you how to set up and use Calendly to schedule virtual parties. You're going to book more, stress less, and make your host feel like a VIP and all of your guests feel like a VIP. Hi, I'm Jodie Kramer. I'm your virtual pink party coach and Mary Kay consultant. I've perfected my virtual party system after years of trial and error, and then tweaking this and tweaking that and all the things so you don't have to. And well, as you know, in 2020, virtual parties were the way to do business. And I tried all the things: Facebook groups, endless posting, and those awkward live streams where you're like, is anybody there? Is anybody there? And then trying to follow up. Is anybody there? Right? So I simplified everything: low cancellations, high engagement, repeatable success. And now I help other consultants master virtual parties without all that stress. So today, let's start with scheduling. We're going to schedule our virtual parties. Scheduling virtual parties can feel like herding cats sometimes. You're like, I don't know where. But what if I told you there's a tool that does all the heavy lifting for you? It takes a little setup in the beginning, but it is worth it. It is worth it. So there's an easier way, and the easier way is Calendly. And that is what we are going to talk about today. So make sure and grab my free Calendly checklist in the description below, somewhere down there. You can find it. And let's get into it. This is why Calendly is my best friend. And it stops the back and forth texting and emailing, or however you're doing it. And guests and hosts pick a time that works for them, times that I have predetermined what works for me. So that's very important. You choose when your parties are going to be, and then they choose. Sorry, I hit my microphone. They choose the time, the date and time that works for them. And then it sends automatic confirmations, reminders, emails, and there's a lot fewer no-shows. And it also, oh, this is a bonus, it syncs with your calendar. So let's set up a Calendly. Let's set up your Calendly, and I'm going to walk you through it. You do have to have a paid account to use Calendly for groups, but I see it as selling a charcoal mask a month to pay for it, right? You're going to sell a charcoal mask. That's it. Just sell a charcoal mask every month, and you are going to pay for your Calendly, and it is going to pay you over and over and over again. So go to calendly.com, set up with your Google or email. Super quick. It takes like 2 minutes to set up. And then what you're going to do is you are going to click New Event. You're going to choose Group Event for virtual parties. And then you want to start customizing. We're going to go on a little trip here. There we go. And I'm going to walk you through there. We're going to walk through it. I'm going to take you through my miracle refresh sesh. That's my miracle skincare party. So I have 4 different parties that I do. I do my miracle refresh sesh, which is the miracle sesh with microdermabrasion. I do the renew and repair pamper party. You can name them whatever you want. I go through here every 3 or 4 months and I rename them, depending on the season or the holidays or whatever that is. And I rename them. But right now, this is what we're going with. The Renew and Repair Pamper Party is the repair set with the facial peel. And then I have the Mask and Mingle Spa Night, and that is our miracle set with the charcoal mask and the moisture renewing gel mask. And then we've got Brighten and Tighten Spa Time. That is the repair session, the repair set with the serum C+E and the lifting serum, which of course comes in the repair set. So those are my 4 parties that I do. And I have set it out where I schedule the time that I can do them. And I book. I gotta move my mic. I keep knocking it. Hopefully you can still hear me, but I talk with my hands. And so the mic is getting a beating. So you choose, I don't even remember what I was saying, but you choose the times that work for you and then go from there. So this is where you set up the basic information for your party: the name, the duration, right? 60 minutes, location. My location is my Zoom. So I have for our beauty spa. I have our Zoom link and the Zoom ID. That is, that's the location. And then you're going to go to availability. So this is when you set your times. My times right here are set from June 4th to July 30th because I want to have those two months for people to book, because I only do them on Wednesdays, which means I only have 4 parties a month, 5 in July. And of those parties, I'm having 3 miracle, I'm having 3 repair, I'm having 2 mask and mingles. You see what I mean? So if they're on Wednesday, I have to make sure, unless you're going for a big goal. And sometimes I will book them at 6 and then 7:30 because I want to have 2 parties in one night. And that's if you're going for a big goal. So, but this is just regular. So you're going to do that. Okay. Now this is kind of where you have to customize. You see right here, I'm available from 6 to 7 because that's when my party is. And then date specific hours, adjust hours for specific days. This does not say what it actually is. So did you notice that I scheduled from June 4th to July 30th, but I'm not having miracle parties all of those Wednesdays. So I have to go into the Wednesdays where I'm not having miracle parties. So I'm not having miracle parties I'm not going to have it on the 4th. So I'm going to apply, and I am not going to have it on the 11th. Oh, I remember. That's right. And I'm not going to have it on the 18th. Oh, and typically right here will be times, and you're just going to trash the times. So that makes it all day. You'll understand when you get there. And there we go. So those are all the days that I am not having a miracle party. You'll see. And then in renew, I put the dates, I put Wednesday, but you have to block out the dates that you're not having your miracle party. Okay. By limit, I just put 30. I don't think it really matters. I just put a big number. And then the host is me. There we go. Now you want to hit more options for the rest of all of the details. So when you first set up, you're gonna put in your type and then the name. Then you're going to add a description. So I went into ChatGPT. I said, ChatGPT, I am having a miracle refresh sesh with my miracle set and microdermabrasion, and we're going to have fun. You're going to win prizes. They're going to get entered into a monthly cash drawing. That is what my national does. Your national might do something else. Or if you don't have a monthly drawing, make up your own. Put together the micellar water and makeup remover, or put together the travel roll-up bag, whatever. And I have a lot of tips that we go through. I'm actually doing a consultant only party. It's like going through the party from beginning to end, and you get lots of tips and tricks. And then also you can answer any questions that you may have with the Calendly link below, and you get treated like a guest. And I just do a sample party for you, and I don't sell you anything. It's just for us to, if you want to, something new, you want to try something new. Anyway. So I put that into ChatGPT, and it comes up with something really cool. Miracle refresh sesh, get into your cozy jammies. I always put that. I always say, hey, I want to cozy up in my jammies at night at home. Grab your favorite drink and let's pamper ourselves and refresh our tired skin. And we'll try Mary Kay's anti-aging skincare together. Goodbye, dull skin. Exfoliate and refresh our fabulous face. You could win prizes. You'll get entered into our monthly cash drawing and get a glow up from the neck up. So save your spot now. This is really important because our mail system has gotten so slow. I don't know if it's just here in Oregon where I live, but it has to go all the way to Portland and come back. So it's taking 6 or 7 days now. I know. So I put in there, very important, register at least 7 days ahead of event to get your pamper pack with all the goodies you'll need to join the fun. Let's refresh, glow, and have a blast, all from the comfort of our home. So that's my little description. It's really important to plan out your party. So at the beginning of the month, Plan your parties for the whole month and then part of the next month, even because not everyone is going to fit into that month. So you're going to want to set up some times further in the future just to kind of give people an option, but you don't want to give them too many options. Okay. So if you're only doing miracle sets and you're doing like 3 parties a week, then there's no need. Just do your month and that's it, because they're going to find a time within that period. You don't want to give them too long for sure. You can edit your event. So it'll come up and you can put in there whatever your link is going to be. This is basically your booking link. So the booking link is going to be calendly.com/ whatever name you have it signed up under, like mine is Jodie's Beauty Biz, and then / and then whatever you want to add. So this one is Jodie's Beauty Spa. You could put Miracle Spa, which is probably what I should do, but I don't want to change all my stuff because this is what I started with. So all of my boards app, my everything has that link, and I don't want to go in and change everything. So this is just fine. No one really looks at it. So you can put whatever you want. It's basically for you to know, oh, that spa, beauty spa, I know that's my miracle party. So I know wherever that link is, that's where it is. I don't want to give you too much information because it can get confusing, and it's not confusing. Okay. Start time increments. I do 90 minutes because it just gives a nice buffer. Usually I put in I schedule them for 60 minutes, but I put a 90-minute buffer because if you don't put 90 minutes, it could sometimes give them a second booking, which trial and error, you're going to go through and you will figure it out just like I did. I came in, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I did trial and error. I sent things to myself. I set things up and then I sent myself the booking, and all those things that you just have to try and try again. And then you'll get the hang of it. Just plan a little time and learn it, because this is so awesome. Calendly is amazing. Besides Zoom, Calendly is my second best kept secret, I guess. And thank you to my national, Katrina Harris Earl, who introduced me to Calendly, which is, it's amazing. So then you're going to have an invitee form. This is where we get all the information. This is our pre-profiling, and we get all their information. So there's nowhere for them to hide. We have all their information. So you want to collect invitees' first name and email, or full name and email. I do first, last, and email. So then these are my questions. It only allows you so many questions. Send my pamper pack to number and street. So they're going to put their number and street. And it's going to be multiple lines. So right here, you can put different items in here for your questions. You could just do one line, multiple lines, radio buttons, check boxes, drop down, phone number, those kinds of things. But this one is multiple lines. Then the next question is city. I know. You have to do one at a time. So I just put one line in there. The next question is state, one line, zip code, right? I know. And so that way you have their complete address. And it's just easier that way. If you don't want to do it that way, you don't have to. Then the next question is phone number. Not everyone will opt into the automatic text messaging. They have to put their phone number in a different little place that has them agreeing to get text messages from Calendly. And not everyone puts their phone number in there, but I want their phone number, because if they don't opt for that, I want to have the ability to send them text reminders myself. Okay. Question number 6, who is your hostess, or who invited you to this beauty session? So this is if you're the hostess, or if you invited them, or if you have a hostess. I put all my parties are on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. I book multiple hostesses. And so I need to know who their hostess is so I can keep track of who came, who didn't, what they ordered, and all that good stuff. And then you want to do a shop my party for each host. It makes it so much easier. If you're not doing shop my party, you got to do it. It's so much easier. Okay. All right. And then who invited you? Oh, next question. If you don't use moisturizer, your skin feels, and then I put this one as check boxes, right? Because they're going to check the box. Dry, tight, oily combo, neither dry nor oily. And then question number 8, your primary skincare needs. Check boxes again: sensitive skin, basic routine, no aging concerns, early to moderate signs of aging, advanced signs of aging, hydration. You can put whatever you want in here. If you want different questions, you go right ahead. You do you. Question number 9, I will be sending you a free pamper pack. So please honor your commitment and join us live. If you're unable to attend, please book another session. Please type yes if that sounds fair. And I add that because so many times people just don't show up, and they don't message, they ghost you, and they don't show up. So I put it in their head right in the beginning that I'm sending them something. This is a commitment, and you're saying yes. So it kind of puts that in their head. So they show up. And then down here, notifications and workflow. This is where I set up basic notifications, email confirmation. So this is immediately after booking, and you edit all of this. You're going to have the subject, put whatever you want in there. I have confirmed event name on event date. And then the body says, hi, their first name, and it gives you these variables right here. So you can add my first name, their last name, their email, event name, event date, event time. So it has all of these, and you can even put the answers in there, all these different things that you can add. But simple, first name. You are confirmed to join us for the event at this time on this date. That's it. Simple, easy peasy. Then we've got email cancellation, which will come, and that's just if they cancel, they can email back to cancel and reschedule. Email reminders, edit, and this is reminder, name, event, on date. Hello. This is a friendly reminder that your event is at this time on this date at this location. And the location is the Zoom room. What you're going to need, I just simply put that there. I put Zoom link. I put it again right here. And then I put ID right there. So you don't want them to have to search. So I put it a lot. And then you just set 24 hours, 5 hours, 3 days. These are the emails. And then you save. And then text messages, text reminders. So they're going to get a reminder. Hi, name, reminder, day, event, da, 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 da. And then I just put the Zoom ID in there because you can always get in there with the Zoom ID. And you just want it to be really short and sweet. I do 4 days ahead, 2 days ahead, and then 1 hour before. And I save that. And then email follow-up, edit. Thank you so much for attending. It says, thank you for your time at the top. Thank you for attending. And I hope you had a fabulous time and left feeling pampered and refreshed. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What was your favorite part of the session? Did anything surprise you or excite you about the products? Are there any specific skincare concerns you need help with? If there is something, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then I have it 30 minutes after the event. There we go. So that's the deal. And then let's see, confirmation page. Yep, we're done. Now, when you get done, you can preview, and here you go. See how I blocked out these 3, and that's when I'm having my miracle. And then in July, I'm doing it on the 2nd and the 30th, and it blocked out these dates. So there you have it. And right here, you can view the booking page. Here is the booking page. They're going to click the date, the time, fill out all the information, right? This is where they consent to getting text messages. Sometimes people don't. That's why you want to ask them for their phone number up here. And then they're going to schedule the event. And there we have it. There you go. Okay, next, you're going to use your Calendly link. So you're going to share this link, copy the event link, and send it to your host. You can text, you can email, you can messenger, however you want. And then she can just pass that on to the people she wants to invite. It's like, hey, do you want to come to a party? Here's the link. Click it and RSVP. And then your consultant, or you, will get you'll get notifications every time someone signs up. It's really easy. It's automatic email and text confirmation. Like I said, it sends those reminders for you. It's going to sync with your calendar, which is awesome, which will prevent you from double booking and keeps everything in one place. I put that link in my boards app connected to all of my text messages that I send my hosts and my guests. And I'll go over boards and the boards app with you next time. So, quick wrap up. Calendly, streamlined, stress-free scheduling, automates reminders, keeps you organized, makes you look like a pro. And don't forget to download the free Calendly setup checklist below. And then also try one of my consultant only sample parties. They'll will you go through the full experience from invite to party. So you will actually get the link for Calendly and you will go through that process. And it's super fun. We had a couple last month and they were really fun. I got to meet some just amazing consultants, a couple of directors who are in, or a couple of consultants that were in DIQ, and some directors, and it was just amazing. And I love just sharing. We had a Q&A and it was great. Let's see, what else? I'll put that Calendly link in the description. And let me see what my notes say, because I don't I don't stay on topic. But okay, Calendly, you know what? Like and subscribe, hit the bell if you want more tips and tricks on how to hold successful virtual parties. The system is working for me. I know it can work for you. It's a little work on the front end, but take the time because it is going to streamline those virtual parties for you. No more empty, is anybody there? Is anybody there? People ghosting you. It's just, it's so simple. So please, you can do it. And if you haven't taken my 5-day virtual party challenge, take that because it walks you through everything step by step. Drop a comment. Let me know if this was helpful and if I can help with anything else. So in my next video, like I said, how to use boards and how to use the app to organize all your party scripts, invites, follow-up messages, images, plus a free miracle party board template you can copy and customize. It's going to make your party planning 10 times faster and so easy. So beautiful. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.